In this mod review, we're going to take a look at the Freightliner FLB for American Truck Simulator.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're having a look at the Freightliner FLB for American Truck Simulator, and we are at the Kenworth truck dealer in Elko. So let's dive right into the customized configuration. Now, this mod has been around for a long time and has changed many hands, but this time it's been updated and apparently some extra features were added, but I'm not sure. So let's have a look and see what it offers. So first of all, we have the cabin. So we have the low cab or the low cab with window. Now the window is basically over here, that window there, and there you go. So generally there's a mirror there that you would see on the side. That's why they have that window, so you can look down and see the little cars that are driving past, so you don't run over them when they're on the side of your truck. But this one doesn't have that mirror on the side. However, it does have the double mirrors, which is good. So look, I'm just going to leave. One thing that I wanted to say, if you're having trouble with, if you have a low-end PC, you have a bit of trouble with, graphics and that sort of thing, just take that out. I'm sure that will actually help you with your actual graphics and that. So just like the mirrors, same thing. So chassis, let's have a look at the chassis. So we have the 4x2 180 gal, 4x2 220 gal, 4x2 260 gal. You can see that the actual tank is changing there. We've got the 6x4 configuration there with 180 gal, 220 gal and the 260 gal. So again, you can see that the tank is changing for all of those. Look, I am not sure with this truck. I'm always like a short chassis because it really does make it so much easier for turning, for backing up, for anything. But I also like the 6x4 because it gives you that extra drive. So I'm going to go with the 6x4 and go the 260 gal. There we go, just for today. Now, with the actual engines, we have Detroit Diesel 60 series. We have the Cat 3406 and Cummins N14. Now, let's see, 3406, there's the Cummins N14 again. There's the 60 series, 3406, 3406, and that's it. So there's pretty much the engines that you get to choose, ranging from 300 horsepower all the way up to, and there was 500 there, 500 again, 525, 550. There we go. The Cat 3406, 550. There we go. So it's not a bad selection. We'll start with the Detroit Diesel, and we'll have a look at the other ones later. Now, transmissions, we have got 6 speeds, Eaton Fullers. I think it's all just Eaton Fuller. Yeah, it is. It's just all Eaton Fuller. So we've got the Eaton Fuller 6-speed there, and there it has retarder as well, and you can see the different diff ratios as well with the 6 speeds. So it's not just the same thing over and over again, which I have actually seen in the past. But we won't mention which mod that was. Then we have the 10-speed there, and again different diff ratios. And then we have the 16 plus 2 with retarder, which is basically your 18 speed. And then we have the 12 plus 1, which is your 13. And there you go, different diff ratios. So look, I'm actually going to go for a 375 16 plus 2. And we'll see how that goes. Or either that or a 325. They're the two ones that I'll switch between. Now, off to the interior. So having a look at the interior on this. Look, nothing's really changed on the interior since we had a look at this last. It still looks pretty damn good inside. I mean, there's no big chunky bits that makes you want to throw up whenever you see it. Look, it's nicely curved in the cup holders, and the only thing that I can say is a little bit getting a little bit sort of stretching a little bit thin now is the actual textures. Some of the textures are like on the seat here, they're getting a little bit old. And you can start to see that with the graphics of the game starting to get better and better, the older graphics, the older textures are starting to look a little bit shabby. But that's the only thing, and that's only a minor, small, little thing that I'm being picky on. Other than that, it still looks damn good. If you're not as fussy as me, then you won't really bother about that, to be honest. It's just me, I'm a little bit fussy. See, on the steering wheel as well, is a little bit grainy and that, so... but anyway, look, there's only one interior to choose from, so we'll leave it with that. Paint jobs! Paint jobs! We've got plenty of paint jobs here. We've got greys, we've got reds, we've got blues, we've got greens. It sounds like a salesman, doesn't it? There's grey, there's green winter, there's blue velvet, there's red, there's yellow, there's chimney, bronze chimney. Didn't know there was a bronze chimney. Violet bloody. I don't know about that. Anyway, and if you're not happy with any of those other colours, you can always have a custom colour. There you go, custom colour in there. Make your choice, anything you like. Metallics, which is always good, and then we have custom metallics. Now, last time this worked fine. Let's see, is it going to work again? Fine. Let's see. Yes, that's number 1 and 2 working, and we need to find that sweet spot. Where is it? There is a very good spot right there. Look at that. That is working perfecto. Very good. Very good indeed. Yeah, and then other than that, we have got the skins. Now, these skins have been in here for a while now. I would have thought that somebody would have modded some better skins. Well, actually, these skins are pretty damn tough to beat. When you have a look at it, I mean, the classic mellow yellow, and you've got this here that's a, you know, baby blue. It's very old school kind of paint jobs here. You know, they're pretty good. Only thing that I'd like probably would be to change the color. The main color would be nice. That would be nice. And there is this one here, which we've actually used in the past. I think we've pretty much used all of these except for the Elder Scrolls Online one, which I'm not a big fan of. But I'm not a big fan of Elder Scrolls, really. I did play it for a while and just, yeah, couldn't really get my ass into it. So it was mainly not really my scene, baby. But anyway, look, let's pick something that, well, we can't really pick something we haven't picked before because it's all the same stuff, isn't it? Look, I'm going to go with a favourite, yellow mellow. Mellow yellow. Mellow yellow is what it is, not yellow mellow. Mellow yellow, let's go with that one. It's always a good one. Now, accessories. This has always had tons of accessories. Except for when it very, very first came out. It didn't have as many. It had very few. And we've got Solaris's number plates, which he added on. It's was it start of last year or something? Can't remember. Where's Alabama? Is Alabama in there? Yeah, there's Bama. There you go. And then we've got some spotlights on the front. Now, again, if you have different bumpers here, which you can choose. And that one there looks nice with the mellow yellow, doesn't it? Then we've got that one. Notice it takes out the spotlights, but you can actually go along and add on your own sort of lighting if you want to. No more spotlights, but you can add your own lighting, which is pretty good. I think for today, I'm going to add on, there we go, chrome with mellow yellow. Now you can go and add on other lights on there as well. So you can go and chuck on something down the bottom there, but it's sort of pointing down, I noticed. But anyway, no big deal, but just something to note there. And there's another accessory slot. We want the fog lights. There we go. Put those in there. And Bob's your uncle. A little light bar on the front for this bumper. Now, not all bumpers have this light bar, but it is there, an option if you want to have it. And then we have flags. You can put your flags on there. And then there's pirate flag. Let's put pirate flags on. Arr! Arr! I'm going to put pirate flags on there. There we go. Look at that. Oh, great. Doesn't look like a pirate kind of truck. But anyway, that'll work. Fog lights. Yes, we've had a look at those. Yes, light bar. The front banner on the front there. Alright, so if you want to add that front banner on there, you can there for oversized load. Bull bar. Bull bar, bull bar, bull bar, bull bar, bull bar, bull bar. You can add lights on there. There we go. And there's spotlights and that. Where do the oh, look at that. The spotlights actually go over the main lights. Isn't that interesting? Very interesting indeed. I'm gonna just chuck on, you know, a couple here just for looks. Otherwise, you could spend hours putting lights all over this, you know, going crazy. You know, put them up the side there, put them there, and put them there. And actually, I've seen them quite regularly on here on the FLB. There's a few of them getting around that we do see in Brisbane here in Australia, and the main one that I've seen is white, and it has chrome bits all over it. So, and that's pretty cool. And there's a red one I have seen as well. Not so common though with that one. So now what else have we got? Let's have a look. Go over here, and that is your mirror that you know, you can have a look at the front. Your co-driver's plate, and yes, Sissel's Mega Pack does actually work. There we go. If you want to add in all those other stuff, we'll add in a telepass there. Why not? Just for shits and giggles. Dash cam. Have a dash cam there. Your GPS, if you want to add a GPS. Windshield dots, which is something we'll have a look on the inside. Interior lighting, or if you want to add in your, you know, your what is it, the blind thing there, you can add that in. Flags. You can add in flags. But notice how only Sissel's flags are working in there. These flags that were down there with the pirate flag and stuff like that, they're not actually up here as well, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. What else we got? We got the onboard computer. What's that? There's a driver's plate, main mirrors, and you can add painted or chrome or whatever. And it has got the double mirrors, which is my favorite mirrors there. I love those double mirrors. Parrot. If you want a parrot in there, it's not a parrot that sits on your shoulder. It's the actual parrot that you can use for your phone. There you go. That's the parrot. Then we have the backlight. You can have a poster, or let me see if we can have a look. You can see it through there, just. And you can keep calm. Was it keep calm and truck on? Or you can have that one there, the backlight, which is ruler of the roads, which is probably a pretty good one actually. Orange, green, cyan, blue, probably blue. Let's go blue. Now up here, as we're moving up, we've got more flags. That's the backlight there. CB, you can add a CB in there. Curtains, we've already put in curtains. Where is my? Oh, there it is. There's the visor. That's what I was looking for, and I couldn't find it. Now, the one that I see, yeah, we'll get rid of that. Why not? That's that mirror. It takes out the mirror. The one that I see driving around white in here in Brisbane has that on there, which I'll probably use that sun visor. And there, I have seen one with that, a red one with that one. So, I've never seen that though on an FLB. I'm going to use that one there. I really do like that, and we can chuck some lights going across the top there. Just going to use some simple lights. Nothing too exciting, just if I can get the damn things on there fast enough. You know, I need a button that does, you know, goes bang and does the whole lot in one go. That would be really good. That would make it a lot faster. Otherwise we're sitting here, click, 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 click. There we go. Look, almost done. And the last one. There we go. They're very good. Okay, so then that's the sun visor. Then we have a light bar. If you want to have the light bar, you can have that there. However, if you want to have a light bar, you can choose any of these other accessories. If you want to have a light bar, you can't have these lights at the top. It won't let you. So one or the other. And the good thing is with these lights here, you can add in other lights, other spotlights on the top there if you want to have them, which I think is pretty damn good. I like that idea. I'm going to put on there 2 beacons, and then from there I'm going to put on, let's put on some of these. One there, one there, one there, and one there. There we go. Now, notice there's no horns in there. Well, that's a good thing, because back here is some horns. You get to choose. You get those ones, You get just 2 on the side there, or you can have 2 up the top. Alright, so, well, actually 3 up the top, to be honest. Going to chuck on those round horns, and you can... Oh, actually, let me just take that one off. There we go. We'll go that one there, and that one there. There we go. Why not have 4 horns? Make the... When you pull up to somewhere, you want to make it scream, don't you? So everyone gets out of your road. Look at that. That's awesome. I'd actually have them a bit closer together if I was doing it myself, but anyway, if I was getting them put on. That's still fine. That works. And then there's turbo wing on the back there you can chuck on there. You know what? I don't use those turbo wings enough, I think. I'm going to chuck on a turbo wing for today. Why not? There's the light, backlight on the inside. I hate those lights, so I'm just going to leave that off. Then we have the roof. Now, the roof, you can actually add on these little aerodynamics. Now, you can't add on that if you're going to have the turbo wing on there. So, just going to put that on there and go back to the turbo wing, and we'll just put that on there. Why not? Why not? Now, if you want to add more lights on, you can go crazy and add lights on there, but I'm not going to bother with this video. Maybe another time we can do that. There's roof, there's turbo wing, then there's the pipes, so it's the exhaust on the back here. Now, many different kinds that you can choose from. Double stacks, and single, so that you can get them very tall. And then we have them sort of like bent as well. There's your bull, sort of like bullhorn type ones, isn't it? Massive thick stacks. Look, I'm going to choose those for today. I like my double stacks, and I think that looks pretty damn cool. I like it. I like it a lot. What else do we have while we're up the front here? We have these little, down the side here, I'll zoom in. Above on the fender there, they're little front fenders. You can go paint or chrome. I'm just going to put paint them, make them paint. For the wheels, the tyres and that, you can go Bridgestone, Continental, Goodyear, Michelin, whatever you like. I'm going to chuck on Michelin. No special reason, just because I can. And then for the rims here, I'm going to do a painted set today and make them white to match the white on the white stripe on there. Now the nuts, I'm going to... There is a painted one. Yes, there is. Make it white. There we go. And then we'll leave that hub center black. And then we'll just leave that without a cover. There we go. I suppose you can actually do black nuts. So do the shadow or black nuts. So you've got black nuts rather than white nuts. So there you go. It's all about, different colored nuts, isn't it? Well, we normally do chrome nuts. So, I thought this time, let's do, since we're painting the rims white, we may as well paint our nuts. So, why not paint our nuts black? Everyone just get together and paint your nuts black. Do something different rather than just chrome, Oh, I don't know. Anyway, just me rambling on. Don't worry about it. Now for the frame. You can do the actual skin frame color, or you can do stock. I'm just going to leave it stock. It looks good stock. Now, with the tank, I did notice something here with the tank. When you change, see, you've only got a choice here. It's got aluminum tank with the actual, the steps on there. But you can't have a chrome tank with the steps, or you can't have a painted tank with the steps. That's a real bummer. That's a real bummer, because if you like those steps, you can't have them. So that's a rip. There should be another option there, really. Put the chrome straps on there, and why not make it chrome? Yeah, make it chrome tank. But see, look, no steps, so you can get up the back there. That's a bummer. Fender on the back there. Let's have a look at the fenders. So you've got the yellow fender there, or the chrome. I'm going to chuck in a yellow fender. Why not? Make it painted. Makes it look good. There's the frame again. We had a look at that. That was the interior light, just making sure that I've gone over everything. The pipe. On the back there, we are going to go for the Michelin tires. And I don't know why you can change colour there, but it's for some reason it's got a colour you can change there, but you can't do anything with it. Then we go to the rims, and what rims did I go on the front? I went the standard in paint, and we left them white. Then we're going to paint our nuts black. So paint our nuts black, there we go, and leave that as standard. So there we go, same thing again, standard, paint our nuts black. Go over here, there we go, black nuts, and there we go, very nice. Now up the back here we have got mud flaps. Mud flaps, you can change your mud flaps there. You've got Freightliner with the chrome. There is the painted ones, so they match the truck, or just standard. I think I'm going to go chrome. A bit of chrome doesn't hurt. Then we've got stock, paint, or chrome. Let's put on chrome for the back there. Then we have up here is the racks. So good set of racks holding the stacks is always good. So we can paint them. You can do whatever you want, chrome, custom, so you can have a whole heap of different lights on there. Just showing you quickly the different lights that you can have. You can go and put on a set of lights on the back there. If you want to have, reverse lights, there we go, reverse lights strong. Which are always good to have reverse lights on the back there, so you can see what the hell you're doing when you're reversing at night. Then we've got a whole heap of other different racks that you can go through as well. It all depends on what you like, really. I'm just going to stick with that one there, that'll do. And again, you can go and go crazy with your lights and put them all over the place if you want. Now the wheels are done. Wheels are done. Let's see, the rack's done. Around the side there is a side mirror. If you want to add the side mirror on, you can. And that is your flag if you want to add a flag up there. Other than that, I'm pretty sure we've done everything. Look, if I have missed anything, guys, it is unintentional. So it's just the idea of these mod reviews is just to give you an idea of what you can do with this mod, okay? So that looks pretty damn hot, I think. So let's go and check out what we can do on the inside. Over here, from left to right, let's see, there's the main mirrors. You can go and change the mirrors to painted or chrome if you want. And then we have a flag, so you can have that flag flying if you want to have that flag. Windshield, there it says windshield corner, so you can go and put in a GPS. It is funny, it says windshield corner and it puts it over there. Or you can have it there, wherever you want. Then we can have the driver's plate. So you want to add in a driver's plate. Sissel's Mega Pack does work. I'm pretty sure I said that, but anyway. What else we got over here is the gauges. Now you can change the backlight of the gauges. So do we have any yellow gauges? Yes, we do. We do have yellow gauges. Very good. Steering wheel. We can change that steering wheel around. That looks like a very old school steering wheel, that one, doesn't it? I like it. Might use that one today, actually. And Sissel's Mega Pack steering wheels do work as well, so if you want to add in, some of the Sissel's Mega Pack steering wheels, you can. Might use that one today. That actually looks pretty good. Panels. You can paint your panels. If you want to have them bright yellow or wood or whatever, metal. I'm actually thinking just the wood looks good with these. It's always good to have wood. That's what I reckon. Now up the very top there is the CB radio. Visor on the outside. And then we have the dangling tree. That is the, we've got the windshield. The shade there, if you want to take that out. I don't know if we need that or not on this. The windshield shade. Do we need that? I don't know, I think the sun visor does most of that, doesn't it? Takes care of it. So, I'm going to take that out. Windshield dots, of course. Let's have a look at the windshield dots. And what else? There's heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps of stuff that we can put on there. Why not stick, I don't know. What are we going to stick on there? And stick a carpet on there. Stick Garfield on there. Why not? There you go. Actually, Garfield might look better down there. Stick Garfield down there in the window. He's hiding the dash cam. There's a dash cam. And that is the GPS there that you can actually choose. Many different kinds there. And then what else? That is your co-driver's plate. Front mirror. Of course, it won't work with this sun visor that we have, so just going to leave that. Side mirror. And there is the right flag. There we have main mirrors. For some reason, it's all the way back there, but we've already selected those. What's that? That's dashboard dots, of course. You can go and chuck a whole heap of different stuff on there. Now, if you do have the accessories pack, which for some reason I've lost mine, I don't know where it is. I'll have to try and find that. You can chuck on a whole heap of things. Let's put the singing flower thing. Plants vs. Zombies flower. There you go. On there. What else? We can put something on there as well. Like a hat. Let's put a hat on there. There we go. That looks quite good, actually. Now, that dot there, yes, you can go and put on a whole heap of magazines or whatever, Pokemon or teddy bears or presents, or you can have a passenger. And I think that every truck you should be able to have the option to have a passenger. I really do. I'm going to pick my favourite passenger there, which is Juliet. And there we go. Just down there we'll add some magazines. There we go. Up the back there is your dots for changing that. And there is the main mirrors as well. Other than that, it's Harvin's Big Rig Customs. So this was done by a few people that had a go at this mod. I think Harvin added the most extra little bits in there that made sense. And since then, it's pretty much just been updated, which I think is pretty much what's happened now. It's just been updated, so which is all we're really going to get, to be honest. I think mostly now, just updates of mods. So let's confirm that. That looks pretty damn hot. I like that. There's Garfield there on the windshield. We'll do a trade-in on the last mod. Thank you very much. And okay, there we go. Right, let's have a look on the outside. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, I put a little bit of a grill there on the back hole, but anyway. No major big holes that I can see. Actually, there was a little one back there. I might have a look at that later. Not too big, but that does look very nice. Look at that. Very nice indeed. And you can't... So you can see a little hole there too. Let me see if I can just check that out. No, see, I can't check that out when we're low down. It's just on that view. I just saw, and then coming around... Oh, there we go. You can just see a little hole there, but I'm not sure if that... you could get away with that, really, to be honest. It's probably been there since, you know, it first came out, and nobody's bothered to fix it because it's not really a major issue. So, while we're talking about issues, let's have a look. What errors? We got no errors, which is great. Love it when they have no errors. Zero errors are awesome. All right, let's fire it up. Now, just turn up that volume because it is a little bit quiet. There we go. Alright, now let's turn on some lights. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Flashes. Got the flashes going. High beams. Yep, there's high beams. Beacons are working at the top there. Very good. Hopefully they're better than the beacons that we had on last week, which were blinding everyone. No drop axles. Horn. Air horn. Oh, that's very nice. I like that. Wipers. Wipers are working. Very good. Thank you very much. And I think that is pretty much it. Let's jump on. Let's have a look around the outside here. So first, I'll just quickly check these out. There's the brake lights and the reverse lights, and they are working up top there, those spotlights. There we go. Right, let's jump on the inside. Oh, I gotta fix my track IR up. Damn track IR. There we go. Wipers are working, which is good. There we go, wipers are working. Turn those off. Turn them off, please. Thank you. Flashes are working, that's great. Now, let's quickly jump in there and save this before we go any further. I seriously doubt that this is going to have any problems. Freightliner FLB, there we go. And jump out. And let's quickly do push display. And that should change the computer. There we go. Yeah, that's great. See, didn't think there was going to be any problems. I just wanted to make sure, you know. Better be safe than sorry. Okay, so let's back it up. And just thinking, I'm pretty sure this has won a weekly drive in the past, guys. So it's going to be interesting if this wins again. And it is a very, very popular truck, this one. And it's good to see that it's being updated. It would be just a little bit nicer to have... that's a bit loud, that. It would be a bit nice to have more accessories and stuff like that on there. But anyway. Okay, there we go. Now this is the engine. Now let's jump over and check out some of the other engines that you get with it. So we have the, let's see, the Detroit diesel. We got the Cat 3406, confirm that, thank you. Thank you very much. Spin that around, start her up again, get out of the road, shifter. There you go, there's that engine. And the next one, let's have a look. Cummins N14 is always good. It's always a popular engine, that one. It's always in trucks. I think the main engines you can guarantee are going to be in there is the N14 and the 60 series, the Detroit diesels in most popular trucks. There you go. That actually sounds really good, that does. Update, and then we go to what else do we have? We had a look at the DD, the 3406, the N14, and I'm pretty sure that that is it. 3406, N14, DD 60 series, N14. Yes, that is pretty much it. So look, I'm going to stick with what we've got in there, which is the Cummins N14. We'll leave that in there. That's actually sounds quite nice for this truck. And let's go take it for a drive, shall we? So we'll turn on those lights. And Juliet's over there. She's always very quiet. She doesn't say much. You know, I've never really heard her say anything, whisper anything. I've asked, we've gone to get some drinks one time, and I said, do you want something to eat, love? You know, a drink or something? And she didn't say a word to me. Maybe she's scared. Maybe that's what it is. She's scared of me, or I don't know. I haven't done anything nasty to her. Alright, so let's move it on and we'll go and test this. Already I can sort of get an idea of how this truck drives, and as you can see, it's very smooth. It's moving very smooth, and I'm not having any issues at all at this point. It is very nice to drive. So turning is got a nice sharp turn on there, and this, you know, just it looks smooth. Look at it, it's just driving really nice. Sounds great. We'll put our foot down. Whoops, went off the road a bit there. Doesn't matter, I can turn the volume up a little bit. There we go. The only problem with mods is the volume of level of the engine actually does change So when you're trying to do a mod review, you have to adjust the volume here and there. So, but you can see this is actually getting around quite nice. It's driving very smooth. It's picked up, you know, accelerated really well. There's the banana brake or the compression brake, whichever you want to call it. Jake brake, you know, whatever. Who cares, really? But look, it's driving very nice, and it seems to be holding on the road very nicely as well. I think the only thing I'm having problems with here is my track IR. But that's it. I generally do have a little bit of problems with that. Overall, guys, look, to be honest, this has just been updated from the last couple of updates. You know, nothing exciting has been added to this mod, which is a real shame. But having said that, this is an oldie and a goodie. It's a classic truck that it has been very popular in the past, and I'm glad that it has actually been updated. It just is it's a real shame that it hasn't been added anything extra to make it that, you know, that little bit special, because every modder, I believe, should add in, if they're going to update it, they should at least add in something to make it special for themselves. You know, like Solaris added number plates and a whole heap of other stuff in there. And so I think, you know, other modders should do the same thing, but most people are just content with just updating it. So, but that's fine, nothing wrong. I just believe it's missed opportunity. But what do you think, guys? Do you think this is worthy of the weekly drive, or is it just another update that you should be thankful for having, but just should pass up? Well, look, it's not up to me, guys, it's up to you. So if you would like to see this in the weekly drive, then punch that like button in the arse and make sure that you have your vote, because your vote counts. And if you don't vote, well, some other truck might get in there that's just not good enough for the weekly drive. You never know. It has happened before. Well, guys, look, if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. Remember, game on.